evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. This evening, my guests be Ms. Tony Brown and Ms. Tammy Tolbert of Celebrity Charity Wishes. Greetings, ladies. How are y'all doing today?
We're doing fantastic. How are you?
We're doing
Outstanding. This is Ms. Tammy Tolbert, and this is Ms. Tony Brown.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. First, talk about yourself, Ms. Tolbert.
Well, my name, of course, as you stated, is Tammy Tolbert. I am a native of Charlotte. I have been born and raised here. Went to Harding High School and eventually went to Appalachian State. And now I'm happily a founder of Celebrity Charity Wishes and the owner of Celebrity Charity Magazine.
And yourself, Ms. Brown.
Well, I'm Tony Brown, native of Kannapolis, North Carolina, and graduated from A.L. Brown. Attended the school, Chatty Hattie School of Communication here in Charlotte. I'm just happy to be on your show today.
How did Celebrity Charity Wishes get started?
In 2009, Tony received a call from Kim Patterson. And Kim is the godmother of a young lady whose name was Brianna Watts. And Brianna had osteosarcoma. It's a rare bone cancer. And Kim called and said, hey, my goddaughter is suffering with this cancer, and we want to try to make some of her wishes come true, some things that she wants to happen within this time frame that the doctors had given her. And she wanted to know if Tony could, reach out to some of her industry friends to try to help make some of these wishes come true. So in 2009, that's really how
we
the
got
ball
started.
got going.
Yeah.
To where it is right now.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am, Ms. Brown.
Well, it's three founders, Tammy, myself, and Lenora Bobo. She couldn't be here with us today. And as Tammy said, we received a call from Brianna's godmother. And at that time, we did contact some of our industry friends, and we were able to fly Brianna out to Atlanta to where she met Neo, Monique from the Monique Show, Rodney Perry, Boris Kojo, and just a host of other people that she was able to meet in Atlanta. So that's how Celebrity Charity Wishes came about.
What does Celebrity Charity Wishes do? What do you do?
Our main focus, our main slogan is we are here to put a smile on the face of a child. At the end of the day, with all the things that we do, that's what we, have been established to do. From the technical aspect, we try to help terminally ill children by providing gifts for them while they're here with us. We try to spread awareness in the communities about childhood illnesses, and we try to also help the parents. We try to make it a family thing that we do. And that includes, if they need any financial assistance, if their child needs certain things that maybe we can help do or help to obtain for them, we try to do that as well.
And one of the main things is to make the child feel like a star for either a day or for a weekend. So that's some of the things that we try to do as well.
That has to be an awesome feeling when y'all provide this opportunity for this child to be able to be in a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I mean, it has to be to have them smile. That has to be an awesome feeling.
Is.
What kind of feeling do you get inside when you see that child smiling? I mean, after all that they're going through.
It is awesome. I mean, just what you just stated just a moment ago. I think that they are stars in the initial because they go through a lot.
They do.
I mean, you see these tubes, connected to them. They just had a surgery or they're getting ready to go to a surgery. They're going through chemo treatments, things that even myself, when I think about it sometimes, as an adult, it would be something that would be hard to go through. But you see these children, and a lot of them take like champs.
And they're strong. They're strong.
They are
Yeah.
strong, and just to know that when we're able to provide something that they want, and they want simple things.
Yeah. So
These children are very, very grateful. You know, they want simple things, little games, you know,
yeah.
that they can
Handheld
play
game,
in their
hats,
rooms.
scarves.
Keep
Just-
them
yeah.
warm, you know, when they're in the hospital. But when we can reach out and ask our collective community to provide these things for them, there are really, to me, no words that can describe the feeling that you have. You have brought a memory, you know, a joy into this child's life who's suffering. But you give them that moment to have a smile,
Right.
to be happy. And one of our board members, his name is Bill, he expressed to us as a parent, you know, you see your child going through all this on a daily basis.
Bill Evans.
Bill Evans is one of our board members. But the parents are grateful too, because they get an opportunity to see their child smile. They know that their child is happy, even if it's for that brief moment in time. They're very, very happy, and nothing that is priceless. There is no amount of money that can counteract the feeling of joy and happiness and just sheer happiness that you have when you see a parent and the child. They're smiling, they're happy. So there's no amount of joy that you can see with that.
Right.
And Bill, his daughter is now what, 21, 25.
Okay.
She's now 25. And he still, when he talks about it, you can still feel his joy when, you know, someone was there to help his child.
Right.
So there's no amount of, it's just a very joyous feeling to know you were able to participate and make that family have some joy in such a challenging time in their lives.
How do you cause yourself to become emotionally? I mean, how do you kind of like, because I know I would get really emotional doing these, being in that type of situation as far as watching the children go there. How do you, how do you separate that emotional?
It's tough sometimes.
It's hard.
It
It's,
really,
it's
really
very
is.
hard. We had someone to tell us when we first got started that you can't get emotionally attached,
Correct.
but it's hard not to get emotionally attached. And they had told us, you can't help every child, so you have to take that away. But it's so hard.
It is hard
It's hard. We
sometimes.
get to know these kids. We spend time with them. So it's hard not to get emotionally attached.
Who are your hearts?
A child between the ages of 1 through 17. We try to spread our love and our joy, and those children who need us between that age of 1 through 17. Those are our hearts. Those children are our hearts.
And we don't care about the beliefs, the demographics. We're just here to put a smile on the face of a child. So.
Where do you see Celebrity Charity Wishes 5 years from now?
Wow.
Global.
Yeah.
Global.
As Tony said, global. We have been so blessed this year. We were blessed to be able to go to Santa Monica, California this year to spread a program that we have called Bears for Buddies. We went there with the invitation of Mr. Nick Cannon from America's Got Talent TV show. He invited our charity to come out to be a part of an event that he had that day. It was a joyous occasion for us. We had an opportunity to be introduced to other celebrities. We had a chance to set up our booth and everything to explain to people what Celebrity Charity Wishes was. We also have an invitation in Atlanta, Georgia, in the same aspect of where we're introducing people to what Celebrity Charity Wishes is. To spread our love and joy by working with the Ronald McDonald House in Atlanta, the Ronald McDonald House in
LA.
Los Angeles, and Also in Charlotte, you know, we work with the Levine's Children's Hospital. So all of this has happened within the last year.
So
Yeah.
within the last year.
So we're definitely looking to go global. We want to help children all over the world. It's not just, you know, where our foundation was started, but we want to reach out into as many communities worldwide as we possibly can.
On December 3rd, 2012, y'all had a special event in Charlotte.
Yes,
Tell the
indeed.
audience a little bit about that.
Wow. December 3rd, 2012 in Charlotte, North Carolina, we had our second annual Bears for Buddies program. It's a cumulation of an all-year collection of new teddy bears,
educational items,
coloring books,
bright light
journals.
pillows. Yeah. So
Bright, what we call them?
bright light pillows.
Bright light pillows. I could never say that. Bright light pillows, you know, little Game Boys. We collect, all year long, we collect all of these elements so that we can give them to the children at the Ronald McDonald House, at the Levine's Children's Hospital. One of the great things that the Levine's Children's Hospital has is for the children who can't come downstairs and walk, you know, they're in wheelchairs and everything. They allow us, which they're very protective over the children. They allow us, along with some of the NFL football players in the community, to take the bears and the coloring books and the journals and the socks and everything. We are given the opportunity to go up to the different levels of the floors. And we take these teddy bears and we give them to the children. And there is, like you were saying earlier, nothing like seeing them smile. And we had one little boy, he was in a crib, and it was actually my husband that put the teddy bear in his bed. This little boy couldn't talk, he couldn't move, he couldn't walk. But he reached out as soon as he got that teddy bear and he put his arm around the teddy bear. And you have football players crying just to see that. You have football players crying because they knew he couldn't see or feel or do anything else, but he knew that bear was in the crib with him.
And we were also blessed to have Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was there all day with us. We had Bruce Irvine. We had Takara Hamilton that came down. And we had Shania, tutu and tennis shoes, just as cute as she wanted to be. So we had a lot of people that came up from Atlanta. We had Levon Thomas that came in. He's the
Levon he graced us with his presence. He's a national presidential fellow, and working with children and working with programs for the Obama administration. To help put our other children, on the right track. And he's been with us since the beginning too.
From the beginning.
And he graced us with his presence to come down and be a part of our Bears for Buddy December 3rd program as well.
How can someone help make a wish come true?
Wow. Well, anyone who's worked in a charity or worked for a charity know that they happen all year long. There's always volunteers. Anyone that wants to make a financial donation, they can go to www.celebritycharitywishes.org. We always look for frequent flyer miles, to fly in. Those are always needed. Games or new teddy bears,
iPods. We're looking for things all year. Volunteers. We need volunteers to make it happen, and donations.
Exactly.
That's what we need to keep our organization going.
And those items help us. Those items help Celebrity Charity Wishes to put a smile on the face of the child. They're so grateful. So no donation or no gift is too small. Anything we